For now, I hear my dad go give me some money. So, I mean, I'm going to buy some more fairy gems for the Knave. I don't know how much, but for
Okay, that's in there. Let's click that. Oh my god, bro. I couldn't breathe right now. Boom. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Alright. There we go. And do some adjustments. Hey everyone, this is ATM77 Alicia. Welcome to a live stream of Genshin Impact. The update has been arrived, but for y'all has already arrived. And the story quest, which you seen the title of Arlecchino, the Knave story quest. Or, I like to call it Harley Quinn. An after shadow that should not exist wander in the house of the hearth. Halted, she fits between the shadows like shadow of light does not touch, being goodwill, but also hesitating its ill deeds. If any asks about her past, she will speak of that burning history, but then that she wants to know her own end. Interesting. Alright. Oh, my head, bro. I'm a little bit of that. Long story short, I was laughing my ass off for some shit, and I'm back to normal. Alright. Let's hear the Harley Quinzel. Will be useful for this story. Oh, what's like that? What's the other keycap? Ah, okay. That's why I'm. You send it to? Oh, right. Ah, I gotta stop fighting you. Listen. Oh yeah, that's right. You rely on HP. Shit. I'm still trying to figure out how to get you for you. And yeah, your talent is gonna be a problem. Okay. Well, some per reason we're gonna have to stick with Farina. Jesus.
What? Oh,
Sorry, Drag. You were gonna have to use you. Sorry, Drag. I had to use you.
Oh no! Maria had to suffer from seeing her old teammates die in her own.
Jesus.
In the house.
Jesus Christ.
She was the only survivor in her.
Jesus Christ, man, you screwed up. What the hell you do? Alright.
Mommy, be alone with her.
Stop.
Then what happened?
Huh? Okay, what's stopping me?
Huh, it's been a while since we visited Poisson. Maybe we should head over and have a look around.
Alright. What's the name? What's the name story class? Yep. Yeah, it's been a while. We haven't been seeing Poisson for a while. Let's go stop by. Why do I get the feeling that this is gonna have to stuck with we have to do the other story quest in order to do the Knave. Cause I like doing that shit. And cutscene.
Hey, traveler, Paimon.
Oh, Paimon knows that voice.
Over here.
Lenny.
To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion. Running into you two out of the blue like this has really made my day.
You can say that again. What brings you to Poisson? Wait, Paimon's got it. You must be here for one of your magic shows, right?
Actually, we've run into a bit of trouble on the home front, so Father arranged for us to stay in Poisson for the time being.
Oh, are Lynette and Fremine here too?
Yep, along with most of the other members of the House of the Hearth. You may have noticed Poisson seems a bit more crowded than usual.
So you're saying nearly the entire organization has moved to Poisson? Sounds like you've run into way more than just a bit of trouble. What's really going on?
Well...
Since the two of you are so curious, perhaps I can fill in the gaps.
And that does not help a lot. Jen, ain't that freaked you out?
What?
When she just teleported right behind you?
She gave me a fucking freak out from there.
Save. I gotta save this because I still got some funny moments that I gotta deal with.
Like,
You scared Paimon half to
I
death.
was like,
Save!
I just like talking to Lenny, and then I hear her. I'm like, holy shit!
Okay, for crying out loud. Thank you for reminding me. Jesus Christ.
Father, you're here.
You know, on second thought, maybe we don't need to know.
No need to be nervous. I could sense your genuine concern from your conversation just now. Of course, I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural that some might suspect an ulterior motive to be involved.
Well, we are a little curious.
I understand. I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontations with the Fatui in the past, and I can't exactly guarantee that we'll remain on good terms in the future.
True.
As for right now, however, I would say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? The House of the Hearth could stand to be more open with those who have worked so closely with us in the past. As for the issue at hand, well, it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all stems from a certain rumor circulating around the House of the Hearth. It's an internal matter.
What sort of rumor?
A rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away in the House of the Hearth.
Some sort of ghost, maybe?
A phantom child? Ooh, just hearing the name is giving Paimon the creeps.
And okay, why start playing our music now? Okay, we're starting this.
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the shadows of the House of the Hearth. So I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation. I expect I should be able to track down the spirit fairly quickly. After that, it's just a matter of resolving the situation, if you will. It shouldn't be much trouble at all. If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome some visitors. Lenny, I'll leave you to entertain our guests. I have some matters to attend to.
Of course, Father.
I couldn't help but feeling that during the now that she's gone, it feels like I can finally breathe again. She also struggling that we stuck around. Since just to stick around for a few days, but why?
It has long been a dream of mine to invite you to our home and introduce you to my other siblings. You're quite well known in the organization already. A lot of people have been talking about you, especially after everything with the prophecy. If you're willing, why don't you stay a while and have a little chat with us?
Alright. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway. But let's be clear, we're just gonna be there as guests, okay? Don't get any...
Of course. During our stay in Poisson, we've been helping out
Paimon.
the locals with some fishing. We bring in quite the bounty every day. In fact, today's the perfect chance for me to show you what I can do in the kitchen. Let's go. I'll take you to where we're staying.
Things getting really mystery. At least Navia's fine. Huh. Same spot we found her.
We rented this house from one of the locals to use as a temporary base. I'll come back later and tidy up a bit. After that, it should be all ready for you to stay in tonight.
Awesome, thanks! So, where are we off to now?
Well, when I happened to run into you two earlier, I was actually in the middle of distributing some supplies. With this many people staying in Poisson, we have to bring in outside supplies every now and then. I should probably make sure the rest of these provisions get delivered. Otherwise, people might start to get antsy.
Okay, we'll come with! There are all sorts of rumors about your organization floating around out there. Paimon's not sure if she could even take a wild guess as to what's true and what's not. But now that we finally have the chance to see a day in the life of the house, we can take a good look at how you operate!
Well, you're more than welcome to come along. Just follow me.
Okay.
Linny! You're finally here. The supplies. I'm assuming you've...
Brought them with me? Yep, here you go. Hello? Something caught your eye?
It's the Traveler and Paimon!
No way! Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
One at a time, please. Don't crowd around them all at once. We don't want to scare off our guests now, do we?
Oh, it's alright! Gotta say, Paimon didn't realize we were this famous. Of course! Father and Linny have told us so much about you.
Father told us about how you helped Linny. According to her, you're a trustworthy friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her give. As you can imagine, everyone's been very curious about you.
I heard the Traveler is so strong that he can move a mountain with his bare hands. I heard Paimon eats so much that she can clean out the entire pantry at Hotel Tabor in just 3 days. Wait a second! That's the rumor you heard about Paimon? Oh, not cool at all!
Might also be a bit strict.
Oh, wait! When guests visit, you're supposed to give them gifts and stuff, right? Oh, we don't need something like that. Besides, we don't have anything to give to you! Come on, we insist! I can give you some of my new potions. Just pick your poison. And by that, I mean medicine or actual poison. Huh? Or maybe Shaplo can teach you guys.
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you usually prefer to fight head-on, but it never hurts to expand your bag of tricks, right? When it comes to eliminating your enemies, staying quiet can go a long way. Trust me, I would know. I was poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects. So I'm not quite as good as I was before, but I can still give you some pointers.
Wait, when you said gifts, I didn't think you meant... But those are the best things we can give you. You don't... Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone who really annoys...
All right, Fold, Selwar. I think that's enough suggestions for now. When it comes to being a good host, it's the thought that counts. You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed than anything. I would say your enthusiasm has certainly gotten across.
Really?
Absolutely.
Awesome! It's been so long since we've had guests to play with. If there's anything you need, just let us know. Yeah, especially if it's poison or something.
Well, we'll talk to you all later. We've still got supplies to distribute.
All right, see you later.
Bye! Lenny, about all that...
Scared you, did it? That kind of talk comes with being part of the House of the Hearth. When Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his family pets, just out of curiosity. He was labeled a dangerous problem child and was abandoned by his family.
Whew. Wow.
Elwar has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with, but she still tries to test them in secret. You really have to keep an eye on that one. Chaplot is around my age. While I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles surveillance. He's very passionate about his work and has no reservations about taking on some very difficult missions. I know you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they only had the best of intentions. Things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons, they really mean a lot to them. They were just trying to share the best of what they could offer, that's all.
Makes sense. I understand. Huh?
Filio, supplies are here.
Thanks. And who are these two? Outsiders?
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh,
You're the famous duo I've been hearing so much about. It's nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to all sorts of places. Is that true?
Of course! We're making our way all across to that!
Oh, good for you.
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now, then. Have you seen the new opera that started running recently? I think it's called... The 4,000 Thieves?
Oh, this is the first we've heard of it.
It seems like it's going to be fantastic. From what I've been able to tell from the posters, anyway. You should definitely check it out if you have the time.
Oh, and there's The Blind Maiden, too. That one is supposed to have audience interaction. Seems pretty interesting.
1,000 Thieves, The Blind Maiden. Vanessa?
After this mission is over, I think I'll go get a manicure.
Oh, maybe I should dye my hair. Wonder how much it'll cost.
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get along with than the others? Looks like the House of the Hearth has some normal members after all.
I heard that.
Oh! Oops.
I'm guessing you're referring to Foltz and the others? Yeah, we're definitely not all like them.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now.
That's enough, Filial.
Don't talk about family members behind their back, right? Whatever. Let's go.
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
There's
Well, that's it for the supplies. We should probably head back as well.
Well, they didn't seem too happy with each other. Seems like there could be something more going on here.
You sure? It's better not to pray. We should for now.
You're right. We're only here as guests after all. Oh, Linny's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's catch up.
Fair enough. Oh, sorry, kids. Hello. Let's see, those two are not enough.
So, what do you think of the members you've met so far?
Got a lot, personally.
Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind. Well, I should probably get cooking. Wanna join?
Of course!
Then let's head out and... Huh? Fremine? What are you doing here?
At least you're not wearing a fucking helmet. Otherwise, we got a problem again.
Hey, nice to see you again!
You too. I heard you're here as guests of House of the Hearth. Welcome.
We were just going to make some food. Why don't you come along? I could use some help in the kitchen, and I seem to remember you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup for the Traveler in Paimon.
Seafood soup? Oh, Paimon's drooling already.
There goes her stomach. God dang it! Save.
Looking for something just now, Fremine? Maybe I can help.
It's nothing. I just wanted to see if there were any extra supplies.
Yeah, we've got some left over. What do you need?
Some food and water. And some clean cloth, if possible.
No problem. Give me a second here. Food, water... Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware, and you were just going to come eat with us. So what's this all about?
I thought I'd grab an extra portion because I get hungry at night.
Fremine, you remember what I told you? You're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work. Tell me what's going on. Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
Maybe it'll be better if we gave them some space.
Fair enough.
This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face. Whatever happened, does it have something to do with Father?
Yes. Just follow me.
Oh boy. Why do I get the feeling someone is here? Oh.
You're back! Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time.
Hello, my name's Linny. I grew up in the House of the Hearth. And you are?
Hi, Linny. I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth, just like you. You can call me Clairvy.
Clairvy?
It's nice to meet you. Does that name ring any bells, Linny?
No, not at all. That's not a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it. What I'm not sure of, though, is how she managed to sneak in. She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for. From the looks of it, I'm guessing you were the one that found her, Fremine. You, haven't told Father, have you?
No, I haven't told anyone. I've just been keeping her hidden.
For how long?
About half a month now.
So ever since we got to Poisson, then. Do you have any idea what you're doing?
What was she during this half month? Interesting. This is getting more intels. The Phantom of the Hearth. I'm starting to think that's the little girl that we know from the other trailers a long time ago. If you haven't seen it, I had to just go see it.
I know what I'm doing.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished. You know the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why are you doing this?
I've thought it through. And I just can't hand her over like that. Linny, don't you remember last year? Sheplo nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect, and not a single person was there to help him. That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the voice. I thought maybe I was just hearing things, but I went to look for him anyway. Luckily, I got there with enough time to save his life. That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices, it's happened many times in the House of the Hearth. I'm sure you've noticed.
So it's her. It's her friend. It's getting better and better. It feels like the Knave is still trying to remove the dark past, but some of the past is still want you to remember.
I'm back.
Okay, back?
Okay, she's adorable.
Which one?
Her.
The red hair?
Yeah.
So what you're saying is...
She's adorable.
That was her? She was the one who spoke to you that night?
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility. If Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do. But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family. I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with. Not when there's so much we still don't know.
So what's your plan then? You can't keep her here forever. Someone is bound to find out eventually.
I haven't thought that far yet. I don't want to disobey an order from Father, but I also don't want to put Clairvy in danger.
Clairvy in danger.
Come with me. There are a couple things I'd like to say to you in private.
Those two sure care a lot about each other. Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off.
No way! They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that. I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last.
What do you mean?
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Yeah, that's the Knave's best friend. Oh my God, we're really hitting deep. Holy shit! Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. Alright. Let's hear it.
I'm sorry, Lenny. I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
Oh really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I for one wish you did.
Huh?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. You called me brother, just like Lynette. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by Father. Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our bond was the closest. Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house.
Lenny,
The darkest and most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Fremine, we've stood by each other for all these years now, and to me, that means more than blood. You and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you. So I won't let you face anything alone. Not if I can help it.
Oh, looks like things are getting kinda heated between Linny and Fremine. Maybe we should go check on them.
Oh, it's raining. I should put my clothes away.
Okay. Yeah, this is a save.
Perry? Huh. Looks like she's not here either.
Perry? Yup. Oh, yeah, this is the spirit. It cannot be killed.
Hey, you two! Hope we aren't interrupting anything. Like, oh, wait a minute, Fremine, you're not crying, are you? Is everything alright?
Everything's fine. Thanks for asking.
Well, we're all friends here, right? We've been through so much together, so if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact, it might be better if your stay ended here.
But sometimes having guests around comes in handy.
What are you getting at, Traveler?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it?
I think it'd be better we stick around. Exactly.
I just... Thank you. I was really hoping to keep you out of it. But even if I could think of some other reason to turn you away, I'm not sure I could convince you. I know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this. From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
Me too.
Well, back to the matter at hand then. If we don't plan on handing Clairvy over to Father, then our only other option is to solve the mystery of her identity before Father is able to track her down. That means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here. Then we can send her on her merry way and pretend...
I've tried that already.
And?
And... nothing. I tried taking her somewhere really far away, but... after some time, she just reappeared. She even came with us all the way to Poisson. It seems like wherever the house is, she follows.
I don't know much about spirits. Do you two have any ideas?
Let's see here. Paimon remembers hearing something like, if you fulfill a spirit's last wish before they died, they'll let go of whatever's keeping them here and return to the ley lines. Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that, so it's not guaranteed to work or anything.
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot. Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish. But first, Fremine,
I finished the story
I need
and
you
oh
to
my
promise
god,
me
it was
something.
a little stress for me to finish it on my phone.
Princess ate the welcome to the stream. So the story got a little struggle.
What is it?
What happened?
Okay, I'll read what A says. She said, I finished the story, and oh my god, it was a little stress for me to finish it on my phone, meaning she almost ran out of batteries.
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're the masterminds behind this whole thing. No one else gets involved. Can you do that for me?
Of course. I promise.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I swear.
Look, I am trying to fast as I can to pass the game before my phone almost died, and luckily I put my phone on battery save.
At least you did it. At least you did it. Lionette! She's too smart. Remember, Cat's got good ear hearing. Ain't that right, Juan?
Yes.
Speaking of that, oh my god. Shut up! No one knows that game. Shut up.
What game?
My first one, that was the boosty game.
Oh my god, let's not talk about
Oh no! Hey Adam, long time no see. Welcome to the stream.
I will not tell my daughter.
For the sake of everyone,
How is
don't.
everyone?
We're doing good. We're just starting the story for Harley Quinzel, or the Knave, or Arlecchino. Again, for people who don't know what Arlecchino means, basically in France means Harley Quinn, or Harley.
Plea, it's super dangerous when I got all her good artifacts, but oh my god, she literally went 100k attack for defeating the enemies.
Okay, that's the same. Oh my god, that's so perfect. Okay, that scene was too good. Hello, Lynette.
Whoa!
That's good.
That was unexpected. She's a kitty cat. What do you expect? She has good ear hearing. Oh no! Joanne!
Yes.
Joanne, he says, have you taught Lynette play the pussy game?
Again, they're not going to have her part of it.
He says, make sure you give her weed. Oh, what is wrong with you? Oh, her niece is saying hello.
Hey.
And she saw like that. I want to pet her. She's a cute kitty cat. I was like, oh my god, she's. Oh god. Okay, she sent me a text saying that her mother is learning how to see the try to see somewhat similar to C-Swing's outfit, so she could be C-Swing's sister. I was like, oh, this is gonna kill. Yeah.
Right here.
Oh yeah, she found out. She told me what's her favorite vision element.
What?
Dandro.
Ah, Denjo.
Mm-hmm.
Lynette!
You scared me.
But what a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister?
This face every time. Why does this remind me of Why does this remind me? God damn it. Okay.
And when exactly did you get here?
She said just pet the kitty. I was like, oh my god, stop me. Cute. Her mother said Snowball and Suki is keeping her company. Oh boy.
You're an idiot, brother.
Uh-oh.
And you too, Fremine. You 3, Traveler. And you 4, Paimon.
Wait, what did we do?
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out, you were just hiding her. I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in.
You're an idiot, of course! You dumb fucking moron.
If you don't agree,
sounds
I'll have
like
no
me
choice but
because
to
her
report
reaction
everything
to
back to
LOL.
Father. Simple as that.
I feel like Lynette sounds. You know what now? Okay, I need to fix this damn thing. I feel like Lynette sounds like a big, like me because my reaction though. So it says, there's a kitty cat robot around here? I was like, oh fuck's sake, over there. He says Joanne is like that's a kitty cat robot.
She's not a kitty cat robot.
You're not giving us much wiggle room here, Lynette. Well, I guess we're all in this together then. After we talk to Clairvy, we'll figure out our next move. There's no time to lose. Let's go.
Note to self. Cats got good ear hearing. Anyway.
I'm full. Thank you for bringing me this food, you guys.
She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
No, she's a spirit.
WSP.
That's right. Based on what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem like Clairvy can interact with
welcome to
the
the
physical
stream.
world at all. Still, when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while. Maybe, in her mind, she really is eating those things.
Does she know that she has already passed away?
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer. My guess is that she's just as confused as we are. Or maybe she couldn't understand the question at all.
Clairvy, if you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy.
Hello.
Clairvy, how did you join the House of the Hearth?
Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody?
God, okay, that's too cute. Fuck! Save.
The knave
No.
brings you here and then you can't leave.
It's just that your name, it's not on the roster. And I've never seen you before.
The roster? Oh, I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place.
Ooh.
The people in charge, they're not as nice as they look. They say they keep a roster, but it's not complete. There are a lot of people who aren't on it, and never will be. In this house, some people are family, and other people are just test subjects. Those kinds of people aren't ever going to get a place on the roster, unless it's the roster of people who've been executed.
Wait, does that mean the knave... She...
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Perry, she's my best friend. She's the only one I trust in this place.
Perry? Oh, right, that is the name. Whoop,
Have
sorry.
either of you heard of that name before?
No.
Me neither.
Clairvy, Perry. Neither of those names are on the roster. But it seems like she's telling the truth. Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine. Maybe we should try a different approach. Clairvy, do you have a wish?
A wish?
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
To go outside, where the sun can find me.
That's... it?
The
Well,
knave
that
is so
sounds easy
hard to
enough.
be her. I died twice with my other husbandos.
Wait. Wait. What? Wait. Everything, the whole music is silent. I have the music fully up.
What happened?
Okay, save. Said quote, the knave is so hard to be her.
Laugh.
I died twice on my other my other husbandos. Oh fuck's sake! Nivelet died, I'm assuming, and the other one died.
I died.
Go
All
ahead.
my teammates have died in my front of my eyes.
Fuck's sake! Oh, Drag. Wait! Oh, for fuck's sake, Drag! I mean, Drag, let's go over there. I think you forgot. Go meet Drag. Go meet Drag. What the fuck is going on? Hey, Drag. What? Wait. Really? We got the picture. We got the picture. We got the picture, though. What a fucking... Oh, that's why he left. Yo, I like the artwork. You know her grandfather's gonna be pissed too. Anyway,
Can't wait for Jay to get in.
Oh my god, bro, I'm laughing my ass off, bro. Joanne had me laughing. This game had me laughing. And it's just coming, and it's just like, okay, some people are dying today.
Yes.
Still though.
I want
Jeez.
to fight her.
I'll ask Jay which one it is. So yeah, Jay only has an image now. Which one?
Darkness in the house runs deeper than you
I'm
can
asking
imagine.
which OC it was.
No one can get out alive.
Oh yeah, Jay told me his girlfriend says thanks for the
Does she
Canadian
mean
luck
that by...
because he got the Knave and a weapon both on the first temple.
Oh my god, I almost lost my shit. Oh, I would have lost it. You already know I'm gonna start complaining. But that's me. Well, I lost my 50-50 and I got Diluc.
I still have my 50-50.
What does she mean by that?
I tried to pull her, but nothing happened and I was mad.
I tried to pull for her, but nothing happened. I was mad. Oh god.
Okay, time to divide and conquer. Listen up.
I'm halfway done
I've
my
got a
maps and
plan.
stuff.
I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere
You want
with
to see the
sunlight.
progress, by the way, Joanne?
Lynette,
Sure.
try and find the list of executions that
can
Clairvy
we
was
find the
talking
remaining
about,
chests
and
stuff?
see if her name is on it. Fremine,
need help?
you stay in Poisson.
Yeah, I'll send
We
you a
can't be
joint so
the
you can
only
see the
ones who've had
progress.
run-ins with Clairvy. I need you to collect intel on everything she's said and done.
Understood.
Alright,
try my
17 now,
best.
Dwayne.
What about us?
Well, wait
I
for
really
the one
appreciate
going
your
go
willingness to help,
fountain.
but this is a family matter.
Oh. You want me
I
to
don't
join
want to
you?
drag you in
Yeah,
too
yeah.
deep. It's
But
too
at
risky.
least
Look
I'm
at the
not that
progress
mad
of
because I
Renison.
still have my judge boy to calm me
And
down.
she have killed all of my teammates.
So you had the sexy, smooth voice judge, and just whispering in your ear. I mean,
Right, I swear, she left me alive.
anyway.
Let me think. Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while.
Fountain's complete for me,
You don't
Joanne,
need to
too.
do anything except keep up
I'm
some
a
nice,
princess.
casual conversation.
Ah, Paimon gets it. You want us to distract her.
I mean, if he seen me mad, of course he would have whispered in my ear and just telling me to calm down, lol.
I more than that. Never mind. Never mind. I asked it more than that, but I'm not even. I don't want Ace to suffer too. I don't want Ace to suffer too.
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father suspects something, all you need to do is release it when she's not looking, and it'll alert me that something's wrong. Of course, that's only as a last resort. If Father doesn't seem to notice us, there's no need to make contact. We'll reconvene here tonight after all's said and done. If the worst case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. We're not going to let
I
our
just
guests
need
get
4
punished
more
for
to
our own
get to max
actions.
level
That's
10.
where we draw the line.
Be careful.
You too.
The statue's almost there.
This is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby.
Well, ATM, guess what? I just unlocked the shop now, Fontaine.
Okay.
I really hope this goes well.
And I'm one level ATM
No,
away, by the way, for
it
the
has
statue,
to go
so
well.
be max level.
That's the only way this can get resolved.
Liney, your father will know, shall see it right after the bird flies.
I need to find something to do.
Oh, crap. I think that's something we do not know. Can we take a
See the
shortcut?
pictures and join?
Yeah, we could take a shortcut.
Trust me, the story is literally restricted because she knows what's coming at her.
Fuck's sake. So it is restricted. Okay, so we're not throwing the bird. Oh no. I think that little girl's gonna do it.
I don't think the little girl would do it either because she's a ghost and she doesn't know that.
Anything can happen in this type of world. But then again, let's see. Wow! Speaking of someone! Damn, bro, you really want to pick a fight, do you?
Hey, Joan, you see the picture and stuff?
Well.
It's the Knave!
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put it on the map so you can
Child! Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating?
I was not so
What?
happy
Oh,
that
seriously?
he's
Both of them,
recovering this
ATM.
quick even
She
though
was
he's
both of them.
supposed to be in bed resting.
Oh, Jesus.
And I'm gonna ask Jay, like...
We have the pictures. We have the pictures, so we're good.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here. I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya, and well, I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine. So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
What sort of unfinished business
Oh
are we
boy, his
talking
grandfather
here?
was mad.
The whale.
It has to do with Skirk, my master. I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she had already left. I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the Knave to help me track her down. She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
Oh, okay, so have you found any clues?
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
Basically,
Child, I'm
unless
still
Master
mad at
feels
him
there's a
for
need to meet
fighting
with
me
me,
on the last
she's
mission.
not going to be found.
Okay, makes sense. That skirt. She's not gonna let you find her. I'm still mad at him for fighting me the last in our last nation. You mean Liyue? Oh, for fuck's sake, you said her
But
there.
that problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
the worst of it is over. It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink. They didn't go down easy, let me tell you. Pain and chills all over. But they really did help speed up my recovery. And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Project Stuja?
Okay, that's safe.
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrader's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer. Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I—
And what a sweet little daydream that is.
I
But
mean,
I
did
also
draw
have
him
a
and
role
my
to play in
character
all
being
this.
stuck in a prison
I'll be
while
leaving
this guy
Fontaine
was
shortly
flirting
as
my
well.
character. LOL, I was trying to make it feel.
I hate Dragon.
Fuck! Can we not start?
Also, Sky.
And already you had to start, son of a.
Yeah, you did not give me the luck.
Fuck.
Yeah, but I did get her though. I did finally get her.
Okay, Jesus. Fuck
I
you.
did. I had to buy a $50 PSN just to get enough for the premium differences. Here, here's the thing though. I was like, I thought I was like, oh fuck you because I lost my 50-50. Guess who I fucking got?
Who? Because I had Diluc.
No. One character I never wanted to get, and I never had him up until now.
Tanari.
Ding fucking dong.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Tanari, you like to be a pain in the ass.
At least two 10 pulls after, then it popped up another gold. I'm like, thank you, fucking hell.
I did drew him and the character.
I lost my 50-50, but at least two 10 pulls
this
after.
This guy was flying my character. I was trying to make it funny. Okay, yeah, I did remember that. You second pissed. I already heard. Like, I don't wanna.
No, he just said that redesign is going to be an issue though. My grandma doesn't want me asking anyone for it.
For what?
Redesigning the characters. The Coyote and Raccoon.
It's already happening. So tell her it's already like I can send this a message. She can, if he's hearing this, tell her it's already happening. So too little, too late. I can make her. I can make her as a villain. That'd be perfect. I get them a hated one.
Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland,
save up all my
being called on to
as
return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries. What a great
If I can, that is.
Wouldn't you agree?
The least I can do is just
what I could do without, I'd say.
Give her the fucking staff of Homa. I'll still work out.
Is it just kind of, or does it kind of seem like they're
just casually trash talking their and find their backs.
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
Sorry, Togo.
well, we just...
Want to learn more about you.
Right! We're super close to Linny and the others, but we still don't know much about you!
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Oh, well, you see? There's only so much you can learn about someone from a short introduction. At least tell us something a little extra, like...
It's gonna happen, because
why do you call yourself father?
Huh, good question.
I'd
also like to know.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that. Now can we?
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Right, Tim?
Wait, don't go!
Ooh, I just want to strangle Jay's grandmother. I'm sorry.
He leaves right now.
For some reason, the Knave literally can be a mother figure just for me. Don't questioning it, lol.
I heard what happened to this guy. Damn, dude.
Should I release the...
I'm just waiting for you to join me.
Oh, yeah.
About the horse.
Yeah, while also doing all these polls, I got three constellations.
I'd also like to hear the answer.
Lynette.
I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all
I got,
seem
like,
like
she's
really
already
good
like half.
kids.
She's already like half.
They actually reminded me of Tonya and
I got
Tusser,
her
which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
And why would I betray them?
And I also got.
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you?
Randomly
At
got
least,
Permanent.
That's what I
Because I
heard.
never had him, and I actually got a consolation for him at least.
Nice. I didn't expect to get the.
Okay,
name so early,
I
Jay.
admit. That's just what the old man
I got
told
her
me.
at 20%.
The rooster, I mean.
That's what I'm saying. I hate you.
Of course, the rooster.
They've been
I
exposing
just
each
hope
other.
You were supposed to give me that luck.
I just hope you don't give me bad luck, Grass.
The rooster, you can be a cause danger sometimes. The Knave betrayed the House of the Hearth. So what does mean that she said was true? Does the Knave really treat her children like a test?
Take it a while,
Wait,
Grass.
did you really do something bad to those...
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say. Care to enlighten me?
Well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth. and even going so far to attack your own family.
Oh yeah, also to say, what was it?
I see.
Huh. Based
They
on your
added
reaction,
a
I'm guessing it's
focus
all a bunch of
on the
lies.
story
Hardly.
quests.
I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I
No,
suppose
so
he didn't
like
say
basically
anything
like when you try to go
untrue.
through the story and
Although
like
it would be
this
more
person's
accurate
not
to say
available
that
because
there
they're
is a
part of a
certain
different
level of
story
prejudice
quest.
involved, but I don't
Yeah,
intend
they
to clear
added a
that
function
up
now
just
to
yet.
focus
Prejudice
it
has a
so that
funny
way
way of concealing the real
all the
truth
other
behind certain
story
things,
quests are
an
disabled and you
attribute
can
that I find to
purely
be quite
focus on the story quest
advantageous.
you're trying to do at that time.
Adam.
Call yourself
So
a
like
Fontanian,
I remember
for
I was
example,
doing
and people will
trying to
assume
remember
all
which one I was
sorts of
doing. I think it
things,
was the
when the real truth
okay, yeah.
is
It
that
was
this
the
is simply the
Nahida
land
quest,
where I was
and
raised.
in the way
You're not actually
one of the
from
quests
Fontaine?
one of the other story quests I was
why
blocking
did
the
you try
path
to help
was
out with the
Dia's
prophecy?
story
I was
quest.
trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming
So,
that
like,
I
I can
myself was a
basically
Fontanian
focus,
simply made it easier to
using
operate.
the new function, I can
People
focus
would
solely
hardly
on the
suspect a
Nahida
fellow
story quest, and
Fontanian
everything,
of having
every
any
other
ulterior motives.
story quests that are part
Who wouldn't want to
the other
save
ones
their
will
homeland after
deactivate,
all?
basically just disabling
Okay,
it.
so she's
That way
basically from
purely
Cisnaya.
focus.
So two people.
The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me.
You heard what I said,
It
right?
would have caused great
Yeah, but I'm
harm
focused
to
on the
House of
story.
Hearth.
No, I'm saying that in case a
You
character
wanted
was
extra
busy with a different
information,
story
didn't
quest, and
you?
you have to do that part of the
There you
other
go.
story quest just to
I hope that
progress.
satisfied
The
your
focus
curiosity.
function lets you do that now. So that way it just makes you focus on the story quest you're trying to do without needing to, oh, I gotta go do part of the other one just to be able to get to the next part of this one.
I kind of liked it that way. Not gonna lie. No offense to the idea. So much learning everything about her betrayal.
No, the function's already in the game, so you can do
So
it like that if you want to.
still, knock us up. Anyway. She probably not see that other extra see. Seems like she's trying to avoid talking about her past.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd
Oh,
betray
yeah,
them.
for Persian.
Apologies.
Not-
Looks
not
like I
for
was holding
Persian,
on to some
but
prejudices
for
myself.
Good.
reasons.
Like I said,
I
I
could
like
use
it
that on
when
the
others
domain.
have misconceptions of me.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention. I heard that members
That
always
could be
resolve
Rebecca
disputes
Lee
and
did
arguments
it
with a
to me.
friendly spar, and the loser has to
Yeah,
back
but,
down.
kinda
Seems
wanna
pretty
see
cool if you ask
if
me.
that happens,
Would
yeah.
also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly
Plus, I kinda
so
wanna see if I get another
friendly.
artifact for
The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
They were that high stakes?
Oh yeah,
Whew, at least that's not a thing anymore.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
Having a lot of family around means
Today?
dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and
Let's say I
scheming.
have
Once Tonya and
say
Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand.
about, you know,
Just imagine.
Fracturizing?
Tusser becomes
Yeah,
obsessed
I'd
with
say, like,
plucking
a
out
lot of
strands
them.
from the
I
rooster's
use all of
mustache,
them.
or Tonya decides to...
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I get the
Well, that
picture.
area's done. I just want to know what area you want.
And now I have like 60, not 60, 48 of
Well,
the
would you look at the time? I should probably get going. Traveler,
So now
climb
I
on.
have enough
I'm not sure where our
to
paths will
help
cross
United.
next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna kill over.
All right. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
ATM, if you have
I
time
like
to
the
check
sound of
my
that.
artifacts with
Well,
my baby,
I'm off.
if you know what
See
I
you
mean,
all some other
because she
time.
is literally broken, lol.
I mean, I have to wait a little bit just to see
Looks
what
like he gave
percentage I
Clee
was at
something.
that I finally got the Knave. I'm trying to calculate though
I
first.
should probably get going
Uh,
too.
As of right now,
you
before
wanna
from yesterday, I was at
Oh.
let's see.
You want me to leave
page
so
13
soon?
Oh,
times 5. That was
what do you think?
65%.
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a
Okay.
bit. I have some things to think about. Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please
try to double
forgive
calculate
this
right
slight.
here.
I do
just to
hope you'll
see.
have a pleasant stay.
Okay, I did the $50 bonus, which was
We managed to keep her distracted until nightfall.
$3,280.
Good thing Child was there to keep the
And it gave
conversation
me the
going.
bonus times 2.
You don't
so
think she suspected anything, do you?
that, and then plus the
I wonder if Liddy ran into any issues.
120
Let's hurry back
that
and
I
see how
had.
everything went.
Okay. Then we'll add another 160 because of the thing I bought. Okay, to divide that by 1600. That basically be like 4 temples, so after 2 pulls, then so 65, then plus 20 from the temple. I believe I was like at 85 when I randomly got Tainari, and then 2 more temples after that when I got the Knave. So I'll have to calculate when it refreshes, but I believe I was at 105%.
Well,
Yeah,
long story
105%
short, we ran into a
on pity
small
to
issue.
finally get the Knave.
Clairvy can't go into the sunlight.
What do you mean?
Right. As for
Everything
the
was
weapon
fine
banner,
at first.
you see what
She followed me
I
up to
am
the
at,
surface
so I can
just like I told her.
see what I need to do in order to maybe 50-50 the fucking thing.
But as I led her out of the shadows and into the
Basically calculate how
sunlight,
many pages I was
she
at.
vanished. I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be a wish if that were the case. Well, we could always try...
No, that's gonna be
pushing her
forever.
into
I'm
it.
barely at 72%.
Not sure pushing
I did
works
another
on
temple,
it.
so that means I'm at barely
Oh, true.
27% on the weapon banner.
Okay.
Shit.
Just make sure.
Damage is 1403.
Oh yeah, I will take a
I
look.
pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here. How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the list. It's right here.
Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look!
Or something like that, but her damage is a little higher.
Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through it all.
We can each take a section. Here.
La Pouillade, L'Endroit...
Nothing here.
Oh, yikes. That Aurora guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kinda giving Paimon the creeps.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Paimon.
Ah, I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
Jesus.
Did he say anything else?
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended. It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but it didn't work. One day, Father asked to see him, and, well, I never saw him again after that.
Wait, so that means the Knave, she...
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house. Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. So, if you do try to leave, you pay with your life. Her name's not here, huh? Well, that's not too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records dating back around 5 years. Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out? Fremine.
Sorry. I was thinking about something. I managed to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little... strange.
Strange?
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments in the past, times when people haven't gotten along. Chaplot and Filial are a good example of that.
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and their, interests seem to be pretty different as well.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share. But that's also where the similarities end. Not all of us feel the same desire to stay here. As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui. And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for. Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the House, most people would never say that out loud. People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui. Filial and Nantoy, on the other hand, well, they aren't quite as enthusiastic.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like Father is in the dark about any of this.
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately. Filial and the others, it seemed like they were meeting in secret to talk about something. I can't say for sure, but I think they've met Clairvy.
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the darkness in the house and how deep it runs.
Joanna locked out as usual.
She said she'll be right back, ATM.
Okay. I'm starting to see things are really getting added up to the Knave's little trailer they did. Not the character teaser trailer, the actual video footage.
But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah.
She's told me about it before.
You know, I also know the PSO thing started now as well, right?
Yeah, I already did that already.
People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
Something right here in Genshin real quick, and then I'm gonna go purely onto PSO.
Okay.
Also today is that Gundam.
We already know who it is. Hopefully. The flying donut. Let me see. I want to get that one real quick. So much gonna hit. It's gonna hit me with a fucking rock.
I already got the galactic donut.
Mach 2.
Okay,
I'm trying to get it. I wanted to get it. But
I got it randomly from the free pulls.
Can you
please
shut up with the whole donut thing?
What was it?
She said, "Can you please shut up with the whole donut thing? It's the flying donut."
Anyways,
Anyway, go ahead.
it might be hard to find you. So.
Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh my god.
I went through a little tunnel, Joanne. There's like
Alright,
3.
give me a minute, guys. So the little trailer from Arlecchino's story is starting to add up. So that is a spirit indeed. That's the Knave's friend. Let's hear more about this.
And they just believed all that? Without any evidence?
Clairvy's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe them to be true is secondary.
This is all because of Project Stuja, isn't it?
But now they did. Children doesn't know anything about it until she said so.
Was it? But now they... Oh, for fuck's sake! But now they are... Now that the children doesn't know about anything about this until she said so.
What's this Project Stuja all about, huh? This is the second time it's come up now.
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either. I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrator have been working on together. Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future.
Oh boy. Oh boy, that's not good. The Greater is too damn smart to not get caught. But the Rooster, we don't know any information other than the mayor.
Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
Key role is just another way of saying dangerous role. To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience. Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding.
I'm starting to think the Fatui's getting real too amped for this.
It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
Looks like the Fatui's plotting something big, but given how little Lenny and the others seems to know about it, I probably would be able to learn much. I should keep a sharp eye out during any future dealing with the Fatuis to see what I can learn.
Okay, super complicated top secret Fatui business aside, what does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
Looks like Fontaine really needs... Looks like Cisneo gonna really needs us.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying. And that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid decisions. I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal. But it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If we leave Filiol and the others to their own devices, sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
We can only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
You're right. Even if we confront Filiol and the others, it won't do any good. It might even make matters worse. We should focus on Clairvy for now. Well, it's getting late. We should head back and get some rest. We'll try again first thing tomorrow. Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filiol and the others. Make sure they don't do anything they'll regret. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Now you can check my girl.
Oh yeah, that's right. You want to see your baby, your little baby. And she was super happy when you got clean. All right, back. Let's go see where's spicy person. Yep, of course. Why it won't be the spicy without the cute little person inside. Glee. All right, let's start. Oh God. So 3 husbandos are there.
What happened?
I see 3 husbandos. We got Sino, Dr. Baijo, and Missouri Nivellette.
Oh, you see people with showcase?
Yeah, and let's see. First, good old Lenny.
Let me check out my showcase. Everyone's there. Alright, there.
Alright, let's see. Very good choice. Okay, not bad. Chose the right weapon. Very good choice for him. That's a lot of people saying if you can't get the 5-star, some of the weapons are very, very useful. That's also a good choice. Of course, you can't have to deal with me with this one. Prototype Star Glitter, which makes sense. Because if you can't get Deathmatch, then Star Glimmer might be a best option there. And Ace is blushing. I know you. Okay, yeah, you like me. She chose more of HP, and then I chose like the mix one. Princess. So cute.
Oh wait.
If we don't know who she is, it's Nahida. I know that's Cosmic the Bat. Sacrificial Fragment, very good. Yep, same thing that you gave her. Yoimiya.
Oh? Oh.
Yep, Rust. Best weapon to give her. Yep. All right. So you gave it the same one I gave her. And the new one to Glee.
Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you?
You're so cute.
Hey, Joanna found it.
You found what?
Hydroglyph.
Huh.
It's up top.
What happened to? Do you have the Dodoko tail? Oh yeah, because you give her a different one. And pure pyro day.
Where the rocks are at, Joanna.
Hey, baby. Let's see a happy face. Let's go see a happy face. This is so cute. God dang it! Like Nihida and Klee is like the two adorable ones, and now Seatreen's coming.
Top Joanne.
Oh, man.
Look at that happy face, Ace.
I'm ready.
So this one here.
Hopefully her mother shows up. Oh my gosh, she do need it. Okay. Note to self, you do need to increase her normal attack, because that's what you're gonna have to rely on too. Sure, you can use her Jumpty Dumpty and special light, but also her elemental skill, her normal attacks help out her burst. So help increase Klee's normal attack. That way, it could benefit the splash and spark and splash skill of her burst. Okay, good job, Klee. Now we're doing the husbandos. Which his story coming in the second event, which is perfect. Yep, Moon's Piercer.
There's just one.
Gilded Dreams. Alright. Dr. Baijo!
Dr. Baijo.
Oh, there it is. It's behind here. Look at that, Joanne.
And Shong Shong. Prototype Ember, that's good. With the danger, alright, that's good. And of course, the sexy smooth voice that gives the heart of Ace and Joanne. Misère Nouvellette. The Udex.
Not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say anything what happened to me. I hate my brain.
Why you give him Ember? That's something. Alright, let's get some rest.
Cause I don't have the other weapons, so I have to craft it.
I was looking forward to an early night, but she can't sleep at all.
Craft it.
Hey, you don't think the Knave will be too angry with Linny and everyone if she finds out about all this, do you? She's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler?
Plus, if you look on the guide on this game, you see why.
I barely touch the guide. I barely touch it. It's just for those who need it. You can't just hide behind me.
Trust is effort, traveler.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. I don't like that guy.
Hey, Joanne. Huh? I'm at the lost area where I need
Let's
to.
get up there before anyone sees.
Okay. You wanna let me hand over here?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Because I could definitely use healing.
Should I put Joanne to get involved, or just stick with the traveler?
Wait, fight the Knave?
No. You want me to?
Go for it.
You want me to put yourself in there?
Go for it. I want to see how that went.
All right.
Oh wait, I have seen it. I see my old team inside.
Okay. Let's make sure that music.
Time for a happy rappy rumble.
Yeah, I did one too. That's just fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Over there.
Like a ghost spirit just pop out of nowhere.
Yeah, I know. I'll bring the change to the bed. I'm looking around.
Oh, where is she going? Oh, if someone sees her, we're toast.
It says there's like one right here, Joanne. A hydroglyph. Okay. It's right here. Hey, Joanne. Let me hand here.
Oh,
there we go.
She stopped.
It just stopped again.
Oh shit. There's a chest all the way back there, Joanne. Oh yeah, that's same chest. Alright. Well.
Clearvy!
Clearvy.
I opened the window while no one was
What's the
looking.
Scooby-Doo? We're coming after you. We're
Oh,
gonna solve the
fucking
mystery.
hell.
LOL.
We're not doing a Scooby-Doo reference. Thank you very much. Hello. You okay?
Your sister did that 2 bodies. It hurts. I went to go take a piss and that hurt too. I'm like, yo, you trying to fuck up my stomach? She goes, no.
I can't believe we've seen this well again, Joanne, right?
If it hurts like that.
Hey, put pressure on your stomach.
Fuck that, yeah.
Hey, Jack, there's a chest you missed.
It just spawned because I've unlocked it. I'm still doing that quest, Joanne, that's why.
6:32, nowhere near 5 o'clock.
Also, Joanne, before we do the... Before I do any more, because I afraid to key in the bishops. Want to get some talent books for, you know...
Just annoy the shut up.
You want to get some talents from the Knave and stuff? Also, Joanne, look how cute this cat is.
Jack, I used all my races on the boss and the artifact.
Maple Leafs won, so now they won.
Emoji rolling on the floor
help me
laughing.
just by
We're going to follow you. You gotta solve the mystery.
Okay.
How my sister told you?
That's all
I
you need
am
to
that
do, Dwayne.
serious. I use all my racing.
I can tell, Joanne.
I'm sorry, Drag. I was trying to get everything for her.
She got so pissed at it.
Oh, the movie she was watching got mad.
Yeah,
Wait, we're trying to get her artifact.
Bad.
Yeah, I don't let her have like pot kettle black. You over here talking about me getting mad when you getting packed over a movie. Pot kettle black.
Let's go get her artifacts.
Oh my god. I know you was
first let me
cussing
check
out the
her
Boston
talents real
Brewer
quick,
like
Joanne.
badly.
Alright. Knave.
Oh boy. For those who don't know, my niece will show up. She's...
Wait for it.
Yeah, and they're not gonna come. You know damn sure. What the fuck these two idiots do? Oh, you
I don't
dumb
know, they're dressed in
fucks.
the same outfit.
Dumb
I
asshole.
charge my headphones for the ride back.
Okay.
I'm taking a nap in the back of the-
Hey, Joanne, it appears I just need like 3 more for her talents. I'll do her talents later. I want to get her artifacts. So we know for a fact she needs a 4-piece set,
Only I
Joanne,
could have more
to
than
get her light
this.
bloom. Wouldn't agree?
You probably think I'm being
So
silly,
let's see,
huh?
let's see.
Please, help us get on the same page here, Clary. We need you to tell us what you know.
So we need electric,
Can you do that?
pyro, electric,
Sure.
pyro, and geo for this.
Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision. Everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something
Oh,
to be
fuck.
used and exploited.
You need a fight again?
We're all expendable. Including me.
Still says Hendon.
I said she did
Hold on,
not
let me,
just call you just to ask about
alright.
Bella goes, yes, yes I did.
Now try. There you go. Alright,
Hmm.
I'll handle Electro. And you
Jesus,
and
guys.
Paro.
Like, shit like that, you know, something like that, you know.
Drek, can you be Paro?
Alright.
Oh my god, I was gonna irritate. Goddamn my knees. Na, na.
We definitely need a healer. So,
We're gonna. Oh my god, we're not doing that stupid shit. Okay.
As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value. You're
First
handed
I
over
was
to the
saying,
doctor,
Drek,
experimented on,
go for it,
and
Paro.
given a fate
Me
worse than death.
don't have that much
I've
Paro.
seen it happen
flavors.
again and again, and I've
I
had
know you still
enough.
want your husband to deal with you.
Ah.
You're saying the Knave did all
And plus,
that?
I still need to help
It's just
Mia.
that doesn't seem like something
gave
she
her
would do.
some stuff.
She's scary and all, but it seems like even she has lines she wouldn't cross.
I knew you wouldn't believe me. Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother.
Mother?
But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it.
I fucking
If I
moved
had
it!
things my way, I'd never see her again. If only Perry were here, she'd understand.
Harry. There's that name again. Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling. It almost feels like she's not really here with us.
Damn, Ninja Man!
Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else.
She's a spirit. Okay.
Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs
I
someone to
am so
talk
glad
to.
that I'm not in the call
We
with
should
you
keep
guys
her company
because
for a little
otherwise you
longer.
guys would have heard me complaining about my phone.
You would have been cursing at your phone. You would have been cursing at the phone.
She looks so young. But it seems like she's been through a lot.
It's getting windy. I should close the window. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look up at the night sky in Snezhnaya, you can see
I
the
would have
aurora.
because sometimes I hate
It's
it when my
supposed to be
phone says
super
20
pretty.
or
And that's
10.
how it's
I
done.
would
Prettier
be
than
so
the moon
mad.
tonight.
Not to see it.
Perry and I promised
Alright, we're
each
gonna
other
get those
that
ones
once
first.
we're older, we're gonna go see it together. But I can't find her. I'm
That's a
worried
fire,
she's
Douglas.
Supin.
So I got two of them,
No,
I got
that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a
Oh,
lot.
Joanne, I got
I
lucky on
should
this
really
one.
go talk to
Yeah,
Mother.
the fire Douglas,
who
man.
we just fought.
So
She
I got
doesn't wanna
the
see me.
chalice. It has
And
fire damage
I'm
on
too
it.
scared to face her. What should I do?
Yeah, HP, crit rate, and attack on it. And then the hat here is defense, melted mastery, health, and health. That can help out for her. She needs defense, so.
At this in time, Claire.
That's two down, two to go.
Paimon really doesn't
Oh,
understand
lucky.
what's going on with
Lucky,
her.
lucky.
Well,
I'm just
head
gonna
back.
quickly equip these on the
we've got
grenade.
an early morning tomorrow.
Nice pass.
All right, looks like we're all here. Let's go ahead with the plan.
Before we do that,
Oh? What is it?
have the name and look together.
What makes you ask that?
Well, we kinda ran into Clairview last night, and that's what she told us. We met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous, and he's
Alright,
done
ready?
all sorts of bad things.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings, but
Oh,
I
sorry, I
don't think
was reading
Father
a
would
comment.
work with him. We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't exactly set the stage for a successful partnership. I did hear, though, that when Father first became a Harbinger, the Doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth. Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one.
Kung Fu
It
fucking
had
with
to
the
do with
sword!
some sort of secret experiment.
Secret experiment? Could that be what Clairview was talking about?
I don't think so.
I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement. I still don't think that counts as working together. The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clairvy referred to. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this. The House of the Hearth has its own principles. There are certain lines we're not willing to cross.
Okay, so there is different titles from different people. I see why.
Alright, that's good to hear at least. Clairvy seems to think the Knave and the Doctor worked together to do something horrible. If that turned out to be true, Paimon doesn't know how he would even face you guys. It's just that it doesn't seem like Clairvy is lying either. The easiest thing to do would be just ask the Knave directly, but Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
Oh, nice.
Let's just focus on the plan for now.
Father didn't come back last night. She's probably still near the shore.
Yeah, so
we'll be counting on you to distract her. Lynette, you're with me.
So
Fremine, you know what to do. Be on your guard, everyone. All right, let's get to it.
Oh boy. All right, second attempt to talk to the Knave.
No, actually, it's the Arlecchino.
What those?
So either need a flower or a feather. Alright, right, Join?
Mission complete.
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
A little.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles. So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions? Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan on distracting me?
Us? Distract you?
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think. No,
Gotta go again, Joy.
if you don't have any
Give me the
other
other ones.
plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere?
Yeah, she knows.
Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
Yeah, she knew.
The ocean breeze is sure nice today.
So anything, anything?
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all a little scheming. I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer. I can be very patient. Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia. Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along. If only for your friends' sakes.
What should we do? She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just now.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Isn't it active? I heard it's active where you can do it again, or do any urgent quest again.
Wait, we got a double?
Yeah, do you not know that? I think I heard that if I remember correctly, I think they said it. There's a double. Well, I mean, it's either during this event or soon. I need to double. Let me double check.
You're gonna
Hang
have to
on.
do testing. Do testing on that real quick.
Okay, no. It can only be once.
Okay, just to clear. Yeah, I was like, I
Yeah,
should
only
get...
once right now, but I know they said that
Next week it should give us doubles.
Yeah, doubles. Yeah.
Next week it should give us doubles. Okay, not this week. It's next week. Good. I still got time for doing anything else.
Shit, I got 3 out of this one. Just find one. Alright, Jordan.
Oh,
we're done
good
here.
idea. Hopefully he sees it in time.
Yeah, we're done there.
Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up. Based on what the Knave was saying just now, it sure didn't seem like it'd be anything good.
We don't have any other options. Guess all we need to do is take our
That's a bad
time.
sign. She'll see the bird anytime
Oh,
once
that's
you go
actually
to the
some
My
crazy
Judge Board
looking
at
sword
his
blades. I
place.
actually like the look on those.
Fair enough.
That's a fucking assault
Okay,
rifle.
then we probably shouldn't keep her waiting. It seems like...
That's a gunblade? Oh, I want that. I need that.
What?
There's a gunblade camo that looks sick as fuck.
Alright, let me get a drink. I'll be right back, guys. I need water or something.
Yo.
Hold on.
There, the old fucking other weapon camo.
When I saw my boy's face, I couldn't resist his eyes.
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, we might as well enjoy some pleasant conversation while we wait.
Oh, that's one weird looking weapon, but that looks sick as fuck. Ooh, I remember that one. It's a fuck ton of weapon camos that we had before back. Oh, that old one. I haven't seen that one in a long time.
Alright, Joe, I'm gonna head to Fontaine City real quick. I gotta craft some stuff.
Okay, so the cutscene's already shown. God dang it. Oh, seeing we still have some time before my meeting, we might as well enjoy some conversation.
I'm glad to see you get along with my children. Being surrounded by good companions is necessary for a child's development.
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
I assume you're referring to Lenny, Lynette, and Fremine, although there's that situation with Filial and Nentoy as well. It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately. No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the same fate. There are no exceptions.
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one. In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
But don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most.
So, you haven't learned your lesson during your first time when you was in orphanage.
Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, you two
Huh?
will not be held accountable along with them.
You wanna look at Arlecchino?
There's really no
I'm
other
not sure you
issue.
can see her artifacts or not.
I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their
Oh,
lives.
she gave her
As for
that one.
Filial, Nentoy, and the others,
Yeah, I thought she could use
I'm
it.
afraid there's little I can do. They can try to escape, but once you know our secrets, there's no getting out alive.
But that's awful.
That confirms it.
you
The
seem
Knave is my mom
concerned.
now,
It's good.
lol, because
Out of
to be honest
consideration
here, my
for my
mom
guests,
can
I
be strict like
suppose
it
I
in
could
life.
turn a blind eye for a little longer.
Excuse me? That confirms it. The Knave is my mom. What? Dren, why are you fucking... Oh, fucking hell. Never mind. Save. What y'all two playing? Let me see what the fuck you two playing. The fuck? Oh, of course, Genshin Impact. What you did, Drag?
Joy was looking at the artifacts for Arlecchino, and let's just say when she got out of it, she saw Arlecchino in front of her.
Fucking hell. Drag, you stupid ass.
Want me to say the clip
Fuck.
I sent you then, ATM?
Yes, please. I'll save this clip just to hit my recording. That confirms it. The Knave is my mother, my mom now, because to be honest, they're here. My mom could be strict like that in life.
ATM was like,
Oh,
Joy,
If Linny and the others manage to dispose of Clairvy in the meantime, all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost.
ATM
In that
Joanne's
case,
blushing hard.
I could hardly punish them for something I couldn't prove.
Jesus fucking Christ. Let me see. Little draggy little you fucking... God damn it. No, well.
If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punishment will be severe.
I would join back. Fuck you.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. We'll hold you on to it.
Of course. Oh, and here. I believe this belongs to you. Do try and keep better track of it next time.
Fuck.
It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it.
Wait, where did you get that?
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have to chat. Now, for the matter at hand. I asked you to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Linny what you've learned. Well, time to go. Looks like we wrapped things up just in time.
I guess you don't have a choice. Okay. Very interesting.
I hate you, sir.
Jesus Christ. Alright, let's get in here.
I will stay by your side, Mom. LOL. I'm sorry,
Oh,
ATM. I have
fuck's
to.
sake.
I will stay by your side.
Oh boy, you two are starting to. I'm gonna question your brain cells one way or the other. Oh boy. Alright, Nicolette. Oh god.
You realize what I went through!
Looks like Nicolette's gonna enjoy a threesome.
It's been a while, Monsieur Neuvillette. I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly.
Paimon wasn't there!
The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of
Oh, I was
admiration.
gonna say something.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect. Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis. I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go. It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
His beautiful blue eyes.
Oh my
He is
god!
literally massive, gorgeous, and I cannot help myself.
Oh my god, Ace, you cannot resist. That's
yeah,
how
I
you
forgot
do it.
these things are already at max level 80. I forgot about that.
Somehow,
These, the seasonal weapons.
I understand
we
your
get.
request. However, at the risk of causing
We forgot that
offense,
they're already a
I
max
must admit
level
that I
80.
fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette. So allow me to use water as an analogy. A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind. Not all rivers
My
are
handsome
destined to
water
reach
boy,
the ocean.
let me sit in your
but
lap,
I would
please.
not see their
I
existence
just
rendered
wanna hug you
meaningless.
tight.
I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination, like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
Kind of.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's strained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine. And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Tartuffe? Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing. Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
You choose your words carefully indeed. In that case, I am inclined to accept your proposal.
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neuvillette. Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy. I do hope I get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps at our next meeting, yes?
Indeed. I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
All right, Traveler
I want to leave there, but my brain
Time
say
to
to
go.
stay with them there.
I'm gonna need new info for that one when we come back. Besides. I guess for a battlefield? That's only at least at that situation. Okay.
So, what exactly were you talking about back there? Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large...
You really want to know? I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at the moment.
Winnie, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay. Oh, Paimon recognizes that look.
You and I both know that we cannot help ourselves when it comes to the handsome judge, and not only that we will sit his lap, lol.
May relax, but I didn't seem to joke around either. Alright, the name may seem relaxed, but she doesn't seem to be joking around either. When she says, though, those who betray the organization must pay their lives, I think she's serious about pushing those kids. How should we stop her? No, there's something else we should figure out first. While talking in front of Ammonia, does she knew where Claire was?
It's pronounced punishing, not pushing.
Well, that's how they see it. And of course,
oh, shoot. Are you alright? Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking where I was going.
My bad.
Well, let me make it up to you at least. Here, take this paper. On the house.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, you don't have to give us anything.
Please, I want to. It's my fault, really.
That's the
What's
same
going
guy
on
with
here?
the picture.
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should probably get going, actually, so...
Hold on.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with Mora, it's just... I don't have any on me at the moment.
I'll take 3 papers.
You guys, I'll be back on later, okay? Gotta get a shower.
Your payment.
See ya.
Oh! Thank you for your patronage. May the Archons bless you with good fortune.
Wait,
if only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory.
Well, now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson. We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
Actually, why don't we... Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson.
Looks like Paimon is trying to buy us some more time. If we head back now...
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are meaningless.
Oh boy. Give me a minute, guys. I gotta go get something. Fuck! I'm liking the story too. Holy shit.
Well, I'm fucked. ATM? Okay.
Hi guys, we're back.
That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time.
I got a problem on my
I
end.
just have one condition. If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Clairvy, are you not? And my relationship to her.
Wait, why are you being so generous all of a sudden?
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
Then what can you possibly—
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far.
Your condition? Let's hear it.
Wonderful. Here it is.
Fucking hell!
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
I got a bad shit going on in my head, ATM.
Sounds
Oh boy.
enough.
And I mean by
What do you mean when the—
That is for you
I'm
to
doing the
decide.
limited time quest right now, and
Listen.
the whole
Then
team
we have a deal.
is nothing but females except for me. I'm the only male character.
Jesus. I seen that before. I seen
Are
that
you fucking
before.
kidding me? I'm the only fucking male character in this fucking group right now. Oh yeah, these are level 80. I forgot the seasonal weapons ATM are automatically already at max level 80. I forgot about that. Because of that max level 80 9-star rarity weapon, I'm already at battle power 4,023. Well, finally, some higher battle power. Oh my god, it's like a maze of trying to get out of this fucking shit of being shot at. Jesus.
Why this reminds me of Trust and Betrayal? Don't know why. It just bugged me out.
That's the final boss, I guess. Scratch that. Minis and bosses.
Wait! Oh, okay, yeah, this is a place.
Not the boss. It's barely, basically a second before last.
What is this place?
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble. No one comes here anymore, nor does anyone care about what once happened here. Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you. It was before I became a Harbinger, and before Linny and the others joined the House of the Hearth. Due to certain events, I first killed Clairvy and then her mother. And this is where it all happened.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Why?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning. Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth.
Crucibina.
From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children. Crucibina was the Knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clairvy's mother by blood, but she was also the mother to all the children in the house. Clairvy was happy here, for a time. But she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all. It was a kind of purgatory.
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Teyvat. But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge. Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title. It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process.
That's random as hell.
There's
Big
little I
giant
can say about the
Andy.
ones who died.
Giant rappy.
The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on
Never
the other
rappy,
hand,
just
well,
out of nowhere.
they still served a purpose. They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
So those
Jesus,
were the
you popped out of nowhere, you
experiments
son
Clairvy
of a
was
bitch.
talking about. But what actually happened to her? You said that Clairvy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clairvy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother, to prove that she treated all her children equally. Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created. Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruere.
Peruere.
Wait, the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now. Clairvy was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Peruere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded. Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. While Clairvy longed for freedom, Peruere was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end. Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clairvy told Peruere that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed. There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose the truth. But her efforts only earned her beating after beating. The only thing that kept her going was her strength of will. Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Peruere would look out at the moon together, a fierce longing for freedom shining in her eyes. But one day that light simply vanished.
Oh no. What happened?
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Peruere weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever. It was during this time that Peruere suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies? Mother herself. Clairvy rejected that proposal. She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power. Trying to kill her would have an incredibly low chance of success. Clairvy never gave another reason, but Peruere could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross. If she couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained.
Death.
Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free. It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Peruere. The very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clairvy decided to let Perouer end her life. From that moment on, Perouer's journey was one written in flames. When the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood, the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success. It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness. She was unsettled, and there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what it was?
And the person who was at the very top.
Who's Sabina, you mean?
Correct. This is the place where Perouer killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared. The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write the rules. Perouer won the battle, and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name.
Arlecchino.
Arlecchino.
Oh, known as my favorite, Harley Quinn. Okay. Oh, fuck, never mind. Never mind. At least Guy knows he's here. I was gonna... Or, the way I just said Arlecchino, and I was like, in English, or in translation, Harley Quinn. And you still, I don't know, I think you still don't... I don't think it was you or Rice who still said, that's not what it means, and it doesn't what it says. It means, it really means. Harley Quinzel. And we're fine right in front of her.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about, it was you all along. You're Perouer. Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
This is your story just much as Claire.
I left that name behind long ago. I must say, hearing it now does bring back memories. After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself, and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father. And that is where the story ends. Any more questions?
We met through...
Yeah. Based on what you just told us, Clairvy wasn't a little kid when she was killed. So the Clairvy we met... Was she really a spirit at all?
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a fire. Something left over in the wake of blaze and ruin. You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume. Of course, the chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim. Clairvy is a very special case. Clairvy died when she was 16 years old, but what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most of her memories were lost to the blaze as well. Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self. Lose 10 years' worth, however, and it would be like living in the past. Like returning to a version of yourself that never grew up.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
So if all of that is true, then you must have known about Clairvy for a long time.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even saved some of their lives. But other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone who will listen. Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time. Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight, they failed, yes? The reason is actually quite simple. In Clairvy's mind, the house is impossible to escape, and it is this very perception that traps her there. But no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved. I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time.
Wait! Paimon can understand why you might want her gone, but isn't there another way? So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes for Filial and Nantoy as well. She's had quite the effect on them. I hope you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them. Upholding the rules without question is a trait we both share, because that is how a household should be run.
Is this really what you want to do?
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs: anger and sorrow.
So you're lost. Yeah. I'm starting to see the pattern. Yeah, I'm starting to see the pattern.
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
The queen has summoned you.
The queen. Be right back. Thank you, Mom. Save. I'll be right back, guys, because I gotta see what my mother wants. fuck?
Mexican. I am not Mexican. I am Greek. Greek? Shit, I was way off. I made me of a deal, you know, so I was like, you know, hey, ¿qué onda, compa? ¿Cómo estás? And which is like, hello, friend, how are you? And he responded.
Hi, just meal. I'm back, guys.
Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall. I do believe I've kept my end of the deal. I gave your friends quite a bit more time. As for what happens now, we'll just have to wait and see.
Here they are, Father.
You gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me. Lenny!
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time, but I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Huh? Are you... Perry?
Indeed. It's been a while, Clairvy.
Perry!
Shh. Stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first, I believe certain scores need settling.
Father, let me explain.
Out of my way.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that, you must be punished. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
By traitors? Do you mean us?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to...
Fultz, why don't you share what you heard?
Yes, Father. Secret midnight meeting number 3. Participants, Filial, Nantoi, Sato, Toddy. Nantoi clearly said, if only Father wasn't the one who took us in. Sato added, I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person. Filial was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about Father.
I did not! You're lying! Fultz is trying to frame us.
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clairvy. You were using all those things Clairvy brought up as an excuse to question Father. We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it. That's what you said, wasn't it?
You little. You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed?
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die. You're our family.
Liar. You wouldn't be...
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type of work we do, Filial. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before. That kind of thing is hard to forget. That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings. A lot of the things you talked about really crossed the line.
You've been spying on us for half a month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it? 'Cause we...
Filial, Nantoi, I'm sorry. I owe you both my life. I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today. If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life. But... rules are rules. I'm sorry. My hands are tied.
Why?
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake, and we should own up to it. We broke the rules, plain and simple. And now we have to face the consequences. I'm sorry, Sheplo. Fultz. I'm sorry, Father. We accept our punishment.
Chaplot, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
And so it shall be.
Father, please wait!
Something you want to say, Linny?
Please reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did, does it really count as betrayal? We all come from broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home.
Okay, guys, give me a minute, guys. Fuck's sake, I'm muted. Okay, I will. Fuck's sake, I was silent Brian for like a whole hour. I was honestly really liking this fucking story, but give me a fucking minute. Fuck's sake, Evan.
Huh.
Hi! Fucking Silent Brian, indeed. Okay, give me a minute, guys.
truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like. I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been. So please, Father...
You were gone for like
please
5 minutes. What
reconsider.
happened?
My mic was muted for those whole 5 minutes, or more than those 5 minutes, because I was fucking silent, Brian. On the other hand, there's some other shit.
I agree with Linny.
Father, please. Linny, you...
I also agree with Linny.
An order once given cannot be rescinded. However, given the extent of your determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this a different way. Draw your weapons and face me.
Our weapons?
Father, are you referring to a duel?
Precisely. The rules of the house will not be altered. Traitors must be punished. However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength, and I shall offer a concession.
Wait. Beat Father in a duel?
Impossible. Father...
Alright, be ready on the first battle because the way how she fights is really interesting.
Did you hear that, Traveler? Lenny and the others have to duel the Knave. What should we do? Can they really win something like that? If they lose, those people from the house are really gonna be executed. Hey, are you listening?
It's exactly really what she wants.
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
Back then, she never actually answered my question. But that makes the answer pretty obvious, doesn't it?
Oh. Looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this. Guess that means there's no chance she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh?
There's no way the Knave will lose on purpose, although...
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
Traveler?
I like to see myself I like to see for myself what the fourth of the Futui Harbinger can do.
You're asking to join the duel against the Knave?
Is that okay?
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less, and you may just lose your life.
I guess we're not fucking around, huh? This is starting to... I'm starting to get this... Oh my god, this doesn't remind me of the fucking,
With these rising flames!
Watch out for Father's movements!
Is it my turn now?
Just need healing, just in case.
Spring forth!
right?
Barely.
Now that's more like it.
Oh, you weren't off.
Is it my turn now? With these rising flames.
Woohoo! Okay. Now we're getting fun.
Is it my turn now? Closer now.
Nice.
With these rising flames. Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
Ah, now we're talking.
Have a taste
Okay.
of purgatory.
This is way too much remind me of. God, this is reminding me of fucking Armor Core.
Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
If I really have to draw my blade, then...
The countdown has begun. Like a fly tangled in a web.
Nice.
Hell music. With these rising flames.
This is reminding me of fucking. Holy shit. Okay.
Maybe.
Damn it.
I wasn't meant for this one.
Alright, enough fucking around now.
Have a taste of purgatory.
Oop, not the wrong one.
Hang in there. Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
This is definitely reminding me of Armor Core 6.
With these rising flames.
Woo! Using your wings to back up.
Is it my turn now? Closer now.
Fallen Eva! Help! No escape!
Woo!
Is it my turn now? And voila! Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
Yeah, this is way too much of Armor Core 6. What the fuck? Uh-oh. Cinder, the two worlds. Ah. Oh, okay.
Has been seared away. My blade is all that remains.
Watch out for father's
This is. Oh man, I wish I can. Oh shit, you not! You better than that. Fuck, I don't got that fucking.
Now for chance.
Over here!
Your punishment made manifest.
I tried.
Stop
That dude.
May I present?
Man, I feel.
Scanner! Watch out for father's movements! Look out!
should know better than to crowd in one place.
Oh, I know.
No! I'm sorry, Father!
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack?
Father, no!
Made it out, did you? You're stronger than I expected.
A crimson moon? I can't move.
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
In a full form. That sounds familiar.
I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all. We wouldn't want things to get too out of hand.
Brother, are you alright?
Lenny. Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed, the punishment stands.
No!
I never thought things would end like this.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, I'm prepared to change the method of execution. Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping. Do you still have them?
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I kept them super safe. I didn't lose a single one.
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment, I'll have you administer them.
Bottled flames?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Under certain special circumstances, flames can be extracted from my person and preserved. Once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body. If you can withstand the pain, when you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the House of the Hearth, and will be expelled from the organization. In other words, administering this concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in the house, and give you a new identity.
So that means young men, the young man that I taught looks familiar. The one whose newspaper had been, he must have been sane. We saw like the list.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
No. If I might understand the Knave right, she really thinks that killing him will be our arm. Even so, it's much better.
So, you're just letting us go, Father?
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die, and our secrets will die with you. So no, I don't intend to just let you go, because the person who survives will be nothing but a stranger.
Even so, I won't have to live in fear anymore. I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry, Filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver. Don't let yourself be controlled by your emotions.
Of course. I'll remember.
Dry your tears, and go pursue the life you really want.
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, Fultz, Elwar. Take them back to Poisson. And bring Lenny and the others as well. I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames. As for whether to take them, the choice is yours. Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father. Thank you for all you've done for the house. I hope you have bright futures ahead of you.
Father.
Let's go.
Here, grab my arm, Lenny. I'll help you walk back.
Thank you.
Clairvy.
Can we talk now? I've been waiting for a super long time. You really are Perry, aren't you? I haven't seen you in so long. How come you're all grown up? Wait, did I somehow travel to the future on accident? Or am I dreaming? What a long dream.
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. Look, she's that speechless.
They were. Then I would say probably said enough of lies.
Oh. Okay then. Huh? That's it? You accepted it just like... Yep. If that's what Perry says happened, then I believe her. Perry wouldn't lie to me. Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is gone, isn't she? Can you tell me about it? I want to know what happened to her. And to me.
You never stopped trying to defy fate. At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon. In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky. You wanted to see the aurora, so one night we promised each other we would go to Snezhnaya to see it together. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time. That way, the other children would know what happens to traitors. Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised. But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You gave them hope. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me, for the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die.
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down. But somehow, I still think I understand. According to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you. If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice. Even when I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue. But as the head of the House of the Hearth, and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. The freedom to choose their own fate. It's something I discussed with the Iudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization. In return, they will be allowed to live a normal life in Fontaine without being prosecuted for their past. Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it. Only freedom that is earned has true value.
That's more than enough. That's exactly the kind of life I was fighting for. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king, and a really great father, too. I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places. Perhaps they would be willing to tell you what the outside world is like.
Really?
Of course! We've traveled all over the
Joey
place.
Mama.
We've got so many stories, we could probably talk your ears out for 3 days straight.
Talk about the land of an animal, nation of freedom.
You know, I used to dream of being a bard, playing the lute while singing into the winds of freedom. Even if there was no one there to listen, I would have continued to sing no matter what.
Talking about the land of Geo nation, the land of Geo, nation of the Contra.
Ah, that's where Mora comes from. I never knew that before. If I had some Mora, I would buy 3 new dresses. One for me, one for Perry, and one for Mother. It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother, she probably wouldn't accept something like that either. I guess I'd just have to keep them all for me then. I could wear a different one every day.
Talking about the land of the Electro and nation of eternity.
Those yokai you mentioned, what do they look like? I once saw a drawing of this one guy with horns on his head and a super scary face. Are there any yokai like that?
Wait. Wait, that's a hint. I'm gonna save this one because I'm gonna take this picture.
I know who she's talking about. Laugh.
I once saw a drawing of this one guy with horns. God damn it, Ito! Idiot!
you're talking about an Oni. Yep, we've met one, and let Paimon tell you, they're not nearly as scary as they look.
Talking about the land of Jandro, the nation of wisdom.
I was always too afraid to skip Mother's fighting lessons. But at the academia, I bet you could do all sorts of secret things in class. Things that have nothing to do with studying. I'm just kidding. Being able to study whatever you want without having to fear for your life actually sounds pretty great.
The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were accused of committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epicles.
Oh no! That must have been hard for all of you. What happened next?
Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around super quickly. All thanks to Detective Paimon, of course.
Hi! Save!
Do that! Come on, tell me!
Okay, so it was like this. After the failed magic show, we rushed to the scene and...
Paimon's list. Claire really listened to a story about our time, the Fontaine. She seems really happy, like all trouble has been forgotten. Maybe this is the first time she had ever been able to truly relax, but I'm not sure how long.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time.
All that time has passed, and she will be forgotten. Everything we told her, and go back being that scary little girl who could only hide in the shadows. Huh. I was really busy thinking. I almost didn't notice the sun has risen.
Clairvy, you've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world as well? Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallare. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
Our final resting place.
She left so soon. Paimon didn't even get to finish her story.
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures. But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye. Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Father?
It's Linny! Hey, Linny! What is he doing back here? Let's go check it out.
Father, the bottled flames have been administered. Filial and the others have left the house.
And you? What have you decided?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But we never wanted to leave the house. It's the only home we've ever known. Lynette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe d'été. But I decided to come back and tell you where we stood.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas, I must admit. I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet life. Leading this organization is a heavy responsibility, one not so easily carried by someone forced onto the throne.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
You're brave, talented, and, most importantly, you cherish your family. You would do anything to protect them, even if it costs you your life.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny. It's all thanks to you that we were able to convince Father to back down.
You're a hero, Linny.
Hero? Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life. She must have had it all planned from the beginning, from the very moment she suggested a duel. I'm not deserving of that title. I'm not strong enough, or smart enough.
You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction, and the necessary strength to act on it. We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to lack conviction. What you truly lack is strength. For someone of your talent, though, that's something that will come with time.
Give me the guys. God dang it!
Even without that strength, you still chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you. That capacity to honor your convictions is what I truly see in you.
Father.
No one knows what the future holds, what tragedy or triumph may be in store. Being at the head of this organization requires the strength of will to face whatever comes. Caution will only hold you back. If reaching a certain standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Back then, there was still a considerable gap between our abilities. Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
I understand, Father. Thank you.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents. Only then can a family continue to flourish. The road ahead is not an easy one, so I'll ask you one last time. Are you certain you want to stay?
You've done so much for me, Father, and that kindness must be repaid. Plus, with Project Stuja at hand, there are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down. Protecting my family at all costs. That's my conviction.
Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stuja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them a lesson. Having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows. We need only wait for our prey to come to us. At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain. As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment. No matter how arduous the journey ahead, I hope we both reach our desired destination.
Fair enough. Until sunlight, waiting 2 days. This story is giving me way too much of... Okay. I'm getting that vibe. I don't know what that vibe is about. Try to send me.
Didn't Lenny say that Lynette and Fremine were recovering at the
Yep, thank you for reminding me. We're going there now. So in truth, Traveler's not strong enough yet to take down the top four.
Lynette? Fremine? How are you feeling?
Much better.
Whew, what a relief.
What about you? Are you feeling alright?
There's no need to worry.
I knew you'd come out unscathed. Us, on the other hand, well, we've been bedridden for 2 days. I couldn't even turn over. Oh, and I wanted to ask, is Clarevie gone? Linny and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Hearth. According to him, there haven't been any more sightings of a spirit roaming the house.
We bid her farewell when a blink of sunlight.
I see.
I'm glad. Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crusabina and Clarevie. Actually, I've met Crusabina before.
Wait, what? You've met the former
Crusabina died a year after Clairvy. It was during the year between their deaths that I joined the House of the Hearth. Crusabina had an extremely cruel and radical way of doing things. While she was alive, the atmosphere in the house was suffocating. When I joined, though, the experiment she valued so much had already come to an end, and all the people involved, dead and injured alike, were gone. Crusabina never talked about the past with us newcomers. A couple of months after I joined, Father killed Crusabina and burned all her files. With that, the names of all the people subjected to her experiments, Clairvy included, were lost to the flames, along with the painful memories they represented.
Father took in Lenny and me a couple months after that, but she never mentioned anything about Crusabina or Clairvy.
It really seems like something she was planning to keep to herself. The last time you talked to her, did she mention why she kept it a secret for so long?
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past. She was worried we'd develop a false sense of gratitude towards her if we knew about it. The foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence. Whatever happened in the past, it has nothing to do with who we are now. And that's what Father told us in the end.
But I still thanked her for everything. It was only after hearing about what Crusabina did that I finally realized how insignificant our lives could have been. The members of the house meant nothing to her. To say that she valued them in any way, even just as a tool, would probably be giving her too much credit. If Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth, I probably would have already...
Don't think about that.
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. She doesn't believe that being indebted to her should be what ties us together. But even if we didn't owe her anything, we would still choose to stay. Because this is our home. We may have arguments or times when we feel wronged. Some people may even choose to leave. But as long as Father is here, we will always have a home.
Whether the path before us is bathed in sunlight or shrouded in shadow, we'll follow Father wherever she chooses to. So I wanted to say thank you for helping us make it through this crisis. Without your help, we could have lost a lot more along the way.
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Just invite us back as guests, and we'll call it even.
Of course. You're welcome anytime.
Are Filio and Nantoy okay?
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning. They didn't recognize me. From what I could tell, they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that started running recently. They seemed happy. If I had to take a guess, I would say they finally found the kind of life they always wished for.
Okay. The wall of the House of the Hearth. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's head back to Mondstadt for a bit. And we'll pull our final thoughts. Traveler's still not strong enough. Okay.
Strike a pose!
You need to heal. Thanks for the healing. you go. Alright. Choosing characters. Final thoughts! As I always do. Yeah, okay. Final thought, guys. In the end, Travel is not strong enough to take on the fourth Harbinger. Looks like she's staying in that position as long as she remains. But her heart still shows she's changed. Fan or foe. Give me a minute, guys. Gonna mute this one quick. It's just me, or I just feel like this episode, this whole story, including the Knave story, Perry, it just reminds me of Trust and Betrayal. But the way from the Arlecchino story was, it was nowhere near that Trust and Betrayal was. At the end of the day, some people who was living in the House of the Hearth will be no longer forgotten. The name, the records, even the people that even the mission they took has been erased. Those who chose to be in the House of the Hearth stay in that rules. The Crown King. What a foolish mistake. But that's the way the House of the Hearth is. I guess you have no choice. What a cruel fate this world has given them. In any case, now we understand more about the Knave and the journey the suffer she has been through. I hope we face her as an ally, but if we have to face her as foe, so be it. Just me, or I just felt like when I fought her, I just like I fought Armor Core all over again. Oh well. Anyway, that's my final thoughts. I'm gonna end it here because I'm gonna be too focused on other stuff. In any case, I'll see you guys in the next stream, and like always, subscribe. This is ATM 77 Unleashed. The channel has been unleashed. You live and you learn. Take care, everyone. Bye.